The sexual harassment of women at workplace. Prevention, prohibition, and redressal. Act 2013, better known as the POSH Act, is a landmark legislation in India. It aims to create a safer and more dignified work environment for women. Sexual harassment is a serious problem in our country, and the POSH Act is a crucial step towards addressing it. This law recognizes the different forms of sexual harassment that can occur in the workplace. It includes unwelcome physical contact, demands for sexual favors, and the creation of a hostile work environment. The POSH Act mandates that employers take proactive steps to prevent and address sexual harassment. One of the key aspects of the Act is the establishment of internal complaints committees, or ICCs, in every organization. These committees play a vital role in investigating complaints of sexual harassment. The POSH Act empowers these committees to conduct inquiries and recommend appropriate action against perpetrators. The Act aims to ensure a fair and impartial process for both the complainant and the respondent. It recognizes the sensitive nature of these cases. The POSH Act strives to create a system where complaints are addressed promptly and effectively. The Internal Complaints Committee, or ICC, is the cornerstone of the POSH Act's mechanism for redressal. The ICC acts as an impartial body within the organization. It conducts thorough and confidential investigations. The ICC gathers evidence, interviews witnesses, and reviews documents. It can recommend actions like warnings, demotions, or termination. Counseling for both parties can also be recommended. If dissatisfied, either party can appeal to an external authority. This authority reviews the ICC's report and issues a final decision. A recent ruling by the Karnataka High Court has sparked debate regarding the powers of the Appellate Authority under the POSH Act. The central issue at hand revolves around the Appellate Authority's ability to stay or put on hold the implementation of an ICC's report while an appeal is pending. This question of whether the Appellate Authority possesses the power to stay ICC reports has significant implications for both the complainant and the respondent. On one hand, allowing a stay could be seen as potentially undermining the ICC's authority and delaying justice for the complainant. On the other hand, arguments in favor of granting the Appellate Authority the power to stay ICC reports often cite the principles of natural justice. Proponents of this view argue that staying the report's implementation until the appeal is decided ensures fairness for the respondent. This debate highlights the complexities involved in balancing the rights and interests of both parties involved in a sexual harassment case. The Karnataka High Court's ruling on this matter has brought these complexities to the forefront. It has also prompted a closer examination of the POSH Act's provisions. Section 4. The Karnataka High Court's judgment. The Karnataka High Court upheld the Appellate Authority's power to stay an ICC's report under the POSH Act. This sparked debate on its implications for workplace harassment cases. The case involved a woman filing a sexual harassment complaint. The ICC found the allegations true and recommended action. The accused appealed to the Appellate Authority. The court emphasized fairness and due process for both parties. Section 5. Implications for employees. The Karnataka High Court's judgment has significant implications for employees, particularly those who are victims of workplace sexual harassment. While the ruling acknowledges the Appellate Authority's power to stay ICC reports, it also underscores the importance of a timely resolution to appeals. For employees who have faced harassment and have sought redress through the POSH Act, the possibility of a stay on the ICC's recommendations might raise concerns about potential delays in justice. The ruling, however, emphasizes the need for a balance between ensuring fairness for the respondent and preventing undue delays that could prolong the suffering of the complainant. The Karnataka High Court's judgment emphasizes the significance of clear and timely communication throughout the appeals process. It calls for transparency from both the Appellate Authority and the employer regarding the status of the appeal and any decisions related to the stay of the ICC's recommendations. This judgment serves as a reminder for employees to familiarize themselves with their rights and the procedures under the POSH Act. It underscores the importance of seeking legal counsel when necessary to navigate the complexities of the appeals process. Section 6. Implications for employers and ICCs. The Karnataka High Court's ruling has far-reaching consequences for employers and internal complaints committees, or ICCs. Employers are now tasked with ensuring that the appeals process is not only fair, but also expedient. The ruling highlights the need for employers to have clear policies in place that address the appeals process and the potential for stays on ICC recommendations. For ICCs, the judgment underscores the importance of conducting thorough and impartial investigations, as their findings may be subject to appellate review. The court's emphasis on fairness and due process means that ICCs must be meticulous in their documentation and transparent in their procedures. Employers must also be prepared to communicate effectively with both the complainant and the respondent throughout the appeals process, ensuring that both parties are kept informed of any developments. This ruling serves as a critical reminder for employers to review and, if necessary, update their policies and procedures to align with the court's emphasis on fairness, transparency, and timeliness in handling workplace harassment cases. Section 7. Impact and future implications. The Karnataka High Court's judgment has set a precedent that will likely influence future cases of workplace harassment under the POSH Act. The ruling's emphasis on fairness, due process, and timely resolution of appeals serves as a guiding principle for both employers and employees. For employees, the judgment provides a clearer understanding of their rights and the importance of timely communication throughout the appeals process. For employers and ICCs, the ruling underscores the need to maintain rigorous standards in handling harassment complaints and ensuring that the appeals process is fair and transparent. This landmark judgment is expected to shape the future landscape of workplace harassment cases, promoting a more balanced approach that protects the rights of both complainants and respondents. As organizations and individuals navigate the complexities of the POSH Act, this ruling will serve as a crucial reference point, fostering a more just and equitable work environment for all.